let's see how you can level up your style. This is unisex. Just kind of like take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, then just leave it for the next person, because this is a general reading. It's not a personal, so I'm picking up on multiple energies. Pile number 1, how can you level up your look? Take this one. I'll take that one as well. This one. Excuse me. How you can level up your look. The first card is Message. Add a touch of glam with highlights. Next one. Type 2 hair. Wavy hair, 2A to 2C hair. Last one. Message. Give your edges a break. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this kind of relates to kind of what I've low-key been going through. Like, I'm a person that naturally has coily, curly hair, but the thing is that when you pull curly hair into like a bun or a ponytail, especially if you do it too much, that was like my go-to hairstyle. It kind of like tears at your edges. So as of recently, I've been stretching my hair, only really wearing it in its blow dried out, stretched out state. And it's been like saving my edges. So maybe this is advice that you need to hear. Maybe you're going through something similar where your edges are kind of like thinning out or going back. So what I'm getting is that you need to possibly just get a looser hair, like loosen your hair up. It doesn't have to be permanently. It can be like in a natural way, you know? But I'm also getting you should add highlights to your hair. So maybe get like a money piece. There's highlights, there's lowlights. That will really like pull your look together with a combination of having like wavy hair. And I say wavy because, I mean, you can do straight or wavy. It's up to you. This is only if like you resonate with the edges issue or situation. Basically, if you're experiencing like thinning edges and you're a person that usually wears your hair in like a bun or a ponytail, take a break from that. Start wearing it out a little bit more. And if you do want to wear it in a ponytail, then just stretch it out. You know, stretch it out to the point where it's like you don't need to have a lot of tension on your edges just to pull it back into like a ponytail or a bun. But yeah, because this guy is wearing a bun in this one. So this is only if you're dealing with like the thinning of your edges. That's your advice. That's how you can stop it, by stretching your hair out. And I know there's like that whole like, some people want to be natural because it's like they feel like that's who they are authentically. It's a representation of who they are, their heritage. And I completely get that. I can relate. And then also notice on his forehead, he has like the little forehead lines. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that. If this thing don't move, I'm just trying to. I don't know if that's focused. I think that's focused. But if you look at his forehead, he has forehead lines. When I was constantly doing those tight buns and ponytails, I started getting forehead lines prematurely. And that's because it's stretching when you always have your hair like that, it's stretching your forehead. And then when you take your hair out the bun and ponytail, it scrunches up like that. So, because when you put your hair in like a bun or a ponytail, especially if it's tight, it's like a facelift, but it's a temporary facelift, because once you take it out, then you get forehead lines. It gets worse. And the thing is that, the forehead lines could be a result of all the tension from pulling your hair back, because your forehead's being stretched back constantly. So once it's out of the ponytail, it comes back together, making forehead lines. So if you've been having issues with forehead lines, yeah, I was dealing with the same thing, and they have been going away. It's been reversing, because for like a whole year or 2 or 3 straight, I was wearing my hair in like slick back buns, slick back ponytails. They were tight, and I started taking a break. I started wearing my hair more stretched, and I'd still wear it in like a ponytail or bun, but it would be like stretched out instead of like really tight. So yeah, that's how you can level up your look or aesthetic. You can wear it out, start wearing your hair out and down. I'm heavily getting wavy though, because she has her hair wavy, and then this is the wavy card, so you'd look really great with like waves and stuff. And if you're a guy, I'm getting maybe like getting a goatee, possibly a man bun. But remember, if you're gonna get a bun for anybody, even like for a man or woman, if you're gonna get a bun or a ponytail, make sure it's not too tight. That's a heavy message, especially if you're noticing your edges thinning, as I said before. I'm also getting um, thick eyebrows for you guys. Dark hair with a touch of color. Dark hair with a touch of color. So I know, like it says highlights hair, and if we were to like combine these, I guess it will mean like what are those? They're called streaks, right? Or I guess they're still called highlights, but purple highlights, or I think it could just represent the texture or the color. But I'm heavily getting just like a dark hair color with some highlights here and there. But yeah, your main advice is to give your edges a break and add a touch of glam highlights. Let's get you some other advice. If you're a woman or whatever, I'm getting for you guys like a cute little pinkish reddish lipstick or lip gloss. That will like be really nice. I'm also getting blush, eye makeup, stud earrings. I feel like will look really good on you. If you're a man or a woman, because both men and women get like the hair designs. Get like some hair designs, like you know how you go to the barber and they like cut your hair or something. I feel like you could pull that off. Also, you could have a really nice collarbone area. I'm getting wearing like shirts that kind of like show off that area. You know, that's cute. That's cute. And if you're a guy, I'm getting you look really nice in like dark colors, like dark is it minimalistic? No, dark neutral colors. I'm getting for like the men, and for the woman, I'm getting like the summer pastel colors. But if I'm taking this as not being a gender thing, then I get that you could pull off like summer pastel colors, and you can also pull off just like the neutral dark type of colors as well. So if you're trying to figure out what type of clothes to get them that are in get clothes that are in either of these two ranges. And I think they also have like certain undertones. I think you could get called like you're a winter, a spring. I'm getting you're a summer, but you could also be a winter as well. Because I think she looks like, no, she's more, yeah, she's a spring. This is like a spring, and then this is a winter. So you could be someone who has like a spring undertone or like a winter undertone. Possibly start doing gua sha. I think that's what it's called, gua sha. It's when you like get that tool to like mold your cheekbones to make them sharper. Drink more water, especially. I'm not a health professional, but especially if you're dehydrated, because that can also lead to having clear skin, or it could lead to you breaking out if you don't drink your water. But when you do, it clears your skin up and it helps with elasticity as well. So especially if you have fine lines, it can like reduce that or make them go away. I'm not a professional. Go to a dermatologist, but yeah. That's all I'm getting for you guys. I'm gonna move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, how can you level up your look? How can pile number 2 level up their look? Take this one. level up your look, you have message. Consider a professional styling session. Oof. I feel like maybe you're a person that tries to do things on your own. Like maybe you do your own hair and it could come out looking nice. However, what I'm getting is that it could be better if you go to a professional. Message. Maybe try something different next time. Okay. What I get for this is that if there's like a current hairstyle or style that you tried out, I'm getting maybe try something else. Especially if you did it by yourself. Maybe go to a professional, let them do it because they're gonna make it look so nice. Wow, you're the only pile that got all message cards. So you have a lot of messages for how to level up yourself. Message, try a different hair care routine. Okay, so yeah, what I'm getting is that you're kind of not really, don't take any offense, okay? This is just messages for you guys, okay? So don't take anything as an offense. So what I'm getting is that maybe you're not really that good with hair care. Obviously, like, you're most likely not a professional. Maybe you're not used to doing your own hair. Maybe you're learning how to do your own hair. So this is honestly some harsh advice, but it's just like I can relate because especially when what was I gonna, I don't want to start yapping, but when it was like quarantine time and people weren't able to go out to their hairstylist or whatever, no, my mom stopped doing my hair when I was like in middle school, so I had to learn how to do my own hair, and it was trial and error. So obviously I probably would have also got these cards, especially when I was a beginner when it came to doing my hair in like high school and middle school. So what I'm getting is that you possibly need more practice with doing your own hair. Maybe there's something that you tried to do and it didn't come out right, but it's not your fault because you're not a professional. Maybe possibly go to a hair care professional, ask them for advice. Maybe they could like help you with being better or learning how to do your own hair, as well as teaching you the proper information about your hair, like if you have low porosity, high porosity, if you have like 4C hair, 4B hair, 3C hair, 1A hair, whatever your hair type is or hair texture. Yeah, maybe you just need to consult with a professional to help improve your hair care. So yeah, maybe try something different next time. Okay, so maybe it's not about your hairstyle. Like, oh, well, yeah, it is about the hairstyle as well. It's about the hairstyling and the hair prepping, hair care. You don't really have a lot of information about that, so you need to either go to a professional or like go on YouTube and do some research into like your hair texture, how to properly care for your hair, how to properly style it. So yeah, that's the main thing I'm getting for how you can level up your look. It's by getting some, I mean, I guess like you're getting advice here. I'm not a professional, but getting some advice from outside people or educating yourself on hair so that you can become better at doing it. I'm also getting that for your eyebrows, you'd look really nice with like maybe like a lighter color brow, not too light, like a light brown or medium, light to medium brown. You could also pull off like the long straight like, I was about to say eyelashes. So I guess like, yeah, also you could pull off some nice eyelashes, maybe consider adding that to your look. You could pull off like a nice bold lipstick. I'm getting like a dark, like a dark pink color, as well as a light pink. You could pull off both. You also look really nice with like updos, and I get that because both of these ladies, they have like very cute and unique updos. I'm getting dark hair. You should dye your hair like black. That's what I'm getting. Dye your hair black, or like a dark brown at least, or even just blue black. But yeah, this card reminds me of, like, you know, when like men, when they're kids, their parents take them to only get like one type of hairstyle or something, and they're just used to it, so they just keep wearing their hair like that instead of looking for what actually suits them. I'm getting you could possibly be new on this hair care journey, and you're still trying to find out what works for you and what doesn't. So let's get some ideas for some hairstyles for you. I didn't do this for the other pile, but I'm gonna get some hairstyle ideas for you, okay? Just take what resonates. Hairstyle ideas. Which hairstyles should pile number 2 try? Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep those 3. The first hairstyle you should try is a side part, hair parted to one side for a distinct look. Possibly try a side part. And what's crazy is because with these original cards as well, both of the ladies have a side part. Come on, jeez. They all have a side part, so basically you're a side part queen. You like, I mean, you could possibly still pull off a middle part, but side parts look really good on you. Message: change isn't self-hate. Okay, so as I said, you possibly don't change your hair or do something different with your hair because you feel like if you change it or do something to it, it's kind of like it means that you hate yourself, or you hate where you come from, or you hate something about yourself. So that's possibly one thing that's preventing you from actually making certain changes when it comes to your hair. However, at the end of the day, it's only hate if it's something that you don't like to see. However, like, for example, for me, I wear my hair straight sometimes, but you know I don't hate my hair, because when I wash my hair and I see my curls, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I'd be debating to even straighten my hair, put heat on it, because I'm like, but my curls are so pretty. Me having that mindset, I already know that I'm pretty much just experimenting with my hair. It doesn't mean I hate my hair, because I already have the feeling of love and admiration when I see my hair in the mirror, you know? But if you're one of those people that, like, you wash your hair and you can't look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, oh gosh, you're just embarrassed, then that is considered self-hate, because you're trying to hide your true self out because you don't like how it looks. But as opposed to just trying out new things. And also, as I said, with like my whole forehead, like, I think I explained that in pile number 1, but yeah. So you should definitely go for this change that you've been debating. We have cornrows, flat twist, or braids. You could get some braids, maybe, like, especially if you just don't know what hairstyle to go for or to do. Braids are really great, especially for, black women with afro texture hair. It's great for that hair texture because sometimes it does take a while to do our natural hair, and when you put them in braids, it's a protective hairstyle. So maybe you need a protective hairstyle for the time being. And that is common, especially for black women to wear braids when they kind of just don't really want to. I don't want to say deal with, but they don't want to, like, deal with their hair, so they just put it in braids. But we're running out of time, so it's going to end soon. However, yeah, so I'm getting, like, maybe try out some braids or just straighten your hair. You know, do like a cute little bob with a side part, or do a cute updo. Okay, those are your hairstyles, and this is unisex. So yeah, that is your advice. Avoid this. Okay, avoid that hairstyle. Don't do that.